Hey Rizzlers. I need to put my headset on first. Now, I would say this is a test stream. If you know what those are, if you're like a long-time viewer of the channel. It's when I don't know if something's going to work. So I call it a test stream. But it's really, I suck at streaming, and I'm like, it's like an excuse to not do good, because that's exactly what we're doing right now. As the game probably just crashed because the headset turned off. Okay. We'll have to start it again. I wanted to load it beforehand to skip the waiting screen. The waiting screen. It's a loading screen, but you have to wait a long time. We're gonna start a new playthrough of the campaign. I can't see. I can't see. VR is kind of hard, so give me a second. It's hard balancing me being able to see and the game working at the same time. But once it works, I think it works. Until it disconnects. Especially with this game, which I can only launch from Steam or Steam VR. I can't launch it on other platforms. Like when I go on here, like what I see before we start, I can see like oh, the camera needs to be angled up a little. Well, I can see like a menu, right? And it has some of my games that that have VR, because I've just started playing VR on PC. Beyond Blade and Sorcery, because now I have a good card and can actually do it well. It shows my games that have VR, like Phasmophobia and stuff. It doesn't show Blade and Sorcery for some reason. So I can't just go and play Blade and Sorcery. I have to like launch it separately, and frick, I stepped on the cable. And now the game crashed. This is what I do. This is why I have so many hours on Blade and Sorcery, is loading the game without stepping on the cable. Because I'm like hobbling around over here where the cable has a lot of slack on it. It's really miserable. Okay, start game, maximize game, get mouse off screen. What's this? It disconnected. I hate this link cable. It's bad. It's a bad link cable. Dude, the game does run without crashing. I promise. We just have to try and try again until I can actually get into the game. Then we can play. See, it crashes because I step on the link cable. Well, the link cable randomly stops. And it used to not do that. It used to and it's not. Why are we even on Steam VR? Get off of that. We're trying to run this in Oculus mode. IMO Oculus mode's better. You can just load stuff from here. That's cool. Just decreasing this mode for high-end configuration only. Oh, do not do free cam. Do you like this or this? I'm gonna go with that because it has a better, it says better on the computer. I don't know which one you guys would want. I mean, this looks like what my eyesight would be. The thing with this game I like is the self-government. You can do whatever you want, and you can do whatever mod you want, but rules aren't strictly enforced by anything. So you can just say, "Oh, I'm not going to do this," and then you don't have to do it. And you can do whatever you want. And I like that. Now it's going to work this time. Or start a new character. So, I often like to play the female character in video games. It's just like, I don't know. I tend to play them more often than the male characters. But when I play VR games, I typically play the male characters because the immersion isn't lost if you can't see who you're playing as, or the immersion already isn't there if you can see who you're playing as. So, with a VR game, when I look down, and in this game, you have boobs. So, like, if you look down, they're, like, in the way and you can't see. I imagine that's probably a thing in real life as well. So, like, hearing, like, the character scream femininely, not femininely, it's a pretty masculine man in this game. Masculine woman. Is it death penalty? No death penalty. Normal or hard? Let's go with hard. I actually think hard, but you don't lose gold. And for our crystal, no intro. We're gonna go with the... there are multiple different crystals. We'll go with the lightning crystal. So I turn up the damage received. Because the amount of damage you do is kind of... Oh, I'm bald. Must be, Asian. No. That one's pretty close. I just like making it look like me a little bit. Not all the way, but like enough. Here's that one. Or this one. No beard. I think I want to go with the other one. Oh yeah, and I can be like... I can be black now. But Iridan people are the white people in this game, and I'm white, so I'm gonna be that because it's more immersive to see white hands. The reason I always stand tall when I press the buttons is because some of them are like the height one. And sometimes... And I'm not like thinking about it, so if it's not the height one, it's kind of like hard. We haven't rendered in yet. We can spawn an apple. And stash that, and spawn a torch. And stash that. Now... Oh, okay, hold on. Let's look around the house. I know we're like invisible right now, but that'll go away, probably. It's just our hands for some reason, and our eyes. Oh my god, that's kind of weird. Well, anyway... Oh, it's picking up my mic. That's cool. Looks like we're playing the game and we're streaming. That's nice. Works. Ignore the clock. That's, I was gonna say look at my muscles, but my body isn't rendered in. Let's look around the house to see if we can pick up anything good. I think there is an axe outside that I guess I could pick up. We're not actually going to use any of that stuff. We're just going to use lightning spray, and we have a dagger. I think there's an axe in the back. Yeah. Oh, I have a good memory of that. I think also somewhere in the water there's a like a sailor's sword, like a falchion. Not a falchion. It's like a saber. There's a saber in the water, but it's probably pretty rusty. We have an oar, an axe, and a knife already. That's a really good start. That's like the 3 main modes of combat: close range, mid-range, and bonk. I'll have to go to the bathroom soon, which will be a problem. Because it might crash the game. I'm not strong enough. I'm used to being too strong. It works. Let's equip the Blade and Sorcery. Okay, I'm gonna sit over here in this corner for a sec. I do have to go to the bathroom. And, it's important to keep the headset on. I'm gonna do my best to do that. I'm gonna go take a shit. My mic is still on, so it's still doing some commentary. I take a shit. I hate pooping. I haven't talked about it on the channel, I don't think. Maybe in one of the Mario Galaxy streams I've talked about it, but I absolutely despise it. Like, I think it's a disruptive waste of time. And if we didn't have to do it, we would be so much better off. Okay. I'm actually not used to having the axe. I should have picked up the axe on my first run. It's a good idea. I want to play Blade and Sorcery. Okay, I finished shitting. Hate it. Hate shitting. Hate it. Hate, 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 hate. Hate pooping. Might be the first time I had a full on like go like really go. This sucks. Spent a bunch of time getting the game working. Now you have to wait for me. Again. Don't lock the door on me. You kill me face down dead. What are you gone to waste? Just hear me out. Almost there. I think we're back. And I think the game's still running. If it's not, I'm gonna be very angry. Because we will have to restart it probably. Let's hope we don't. Let's hope it loads us back in. Oh no, we're back in the game. We ended up a little far from where we were before. Mic check, mic check. Okay, we're good. We're back. We have take inventory that, or that would make it good like against an armored opponent. How efficiently can I wield the axe in one hand? Semi-efficiently? Not enough to destroy something, but if I stock up, I can. I'm thinking like the dagger and the axe. Be a good combo. Big fight coming. I lost the axe. No, I lost the dagger. By the way, science fact. And the adrenaline gets going. It can make your blood go to your whole body. And you get a boner. So that is not, I'm not into this. I just wanted you guys to know that. And that if that happens. It happens to Blade and Sorcery players a lot, actually. So like don't, it's like a thing. So like don't, since I have a webcam, don't, it's not weird. I like to stick with the things I brought. I think it adds a little bit to the texture. But it's okay to pick up someone else's things sometimes. I think the neck snapping is a little bit too it's too sensitive. Oh, that's what it is. The breaking the neck probably is easier. No. Hold on. It's gonna take a little bit. I had to get it there, but... Nope. The minimum force is way too low. Like, a neck break should be really difficult to do. Yeah, stab wound should cause bleeding. Why wouldn't it? Okay. Let's see if there's any other mods that cause neck snapping. Okay, there's not. Conjure Born, it adds more to the game, but it's way too lax by default. Yesterday, Vodswar sent forth our exploration team to follow the guidance of Dazvod, our druid. I suspect that he may be harboring doubts, but whether times of Kemenot are truly upon us. He has instructed us to seek out the nearest Akalis, following Davald's tracking. He tasked us with confirming with our own system whether there are eyes, whether it lies dormant or not. I don't know how much that stuff matters. I used to have a mod that allowed you to get money from smashing things, but I think I turned it off because it was causing a ton of lag. I kind of want to turn it on. Because smashing things is fun. And it gives me a reason to do it. Yeah, I could kill the chickens. But I won't. There's no reason to. I'm actually not going to read that. Alright.
My blade is ready. Here we go.
Okay, I don't have time for that. Actually, I understand why the bleeding thing was off by default. It's ugly as hell. Hello? He's a jolly good fellow, he's a jolly good fellow, he's a good fellow, yeah. There's just way too much neck snap. I shouldn't be able to do that so easily. Oh god. I got. Like, I shouldn't be able to accidentally snap someone's neck. But the mod overall is good, except for the blood spills thing, it looks very bad. Next section again. Okay. I hope leg means shin bone and not femur, because if you could break a femur with that amount of force, that would be ridiculous. Hello? Hello? Think, Mark, think! Alright. You know what? You see, the problem here is I know, I'm sorry, but I know that you're gonna try to kill me as soon as you can pick up a weapon. So I'm gonna have to take you out somehow. Yeah, it doesn't, your neck doesn't snap for no reason. Come on. Into the gorge you go. Alright. Hi. How did you end up here? And how are you dead? If I remember correctly, the pickaxe is like way too much weight. It'd be fun to show you. I think I need it right now.
Let's see how they have.
How would you survive that? This is magic. Okay. I don't know if choking works. Like, that was a realistic neck snap, I think.
My blade is ready.
That was an unrealistic cut. I have to tweak Contra Reborn a lot. Did her neck just crack your neck? What was that? Oh, she broke her leg walking. Like, Courage Reborn just... It kind of just takes out some parts of the game. Like that. Give me your spear. The spear's a staff. No. Since I actually know magic, I can use this. Who's alive? And then I'm gonna turn the ideal force up. So I had to do this now, but anything breaking at such a force is crazy. It's like that's just cool. So I had to turn up the minimums on all that stuff because it was bad. I'm not ready to be a superhuman, you know? Oh wait, I got a chat on Twitch. I can hear it through my bones. What you do in the game sound is loud. Finish her, stab her. You know, I can't really read chat, you know. But I appreciate. Well, the game sound might be loud, but I am also loud, so I don't really see where the problem is. Turning volume down. I guess they kind of zone out because you need to finish them off. I don't have anything hook shaped. Let's go. You can do this with your hands, but I think it's faster to use something hook shaped or one of these. How should I be able to read chat? That's something I need to figure out. Whee! Finish her. That was a while ago. Last time I had to finish someone. Oh, so they can hear me. The lip flap mod is working. I mean, they're not like AI. Like they don't talk to you. But, you know, even though they don't talk to you, still, whoa. They still hear you coming. That wasn't realistic for his whole skull exploding, but it would have been realistic for his neck breaking. You know, there's no simple skull fracture, so that's okay. I can sneak past this. I'll do my best to.
Be careful. What happened?
Whoa. Oh no. The overcommitted spin attack is a real thing. Whoa. It's a real thing. That, like, you see how I just stabbed him when he did it? That's because it doesn't work in real life either. Hip and neck. You're gonna guard me. Oh no. Alright. This game is in fact loud though. Like, it's just loud. Tried that within an inch of my life. I don't get to take that with me. Well, the game sounds loud. I turn the limiter. Oh, the limiter's really low already. We can buy ourselves a new weapon.
Hello, mate. You're
Hello.
most welcome to the Baron's Bounty. With me, the Baron. I've been told all about your quest for a mutual friend, Alpha. And as a personal favor to him, I'm going to help you get started. If you're the busy type, I won't keep you. I wrote down everything you need to know on that note right over there by the map. Otherwise, if you got some time, follow me to the store.
Hey, I don't mean it. I didn't mean it. Hmm. 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 Hmm.
A ramshackle store on the edge of the storm. You don't need to say it. Who shops here, right? Well, you'd be surprised. Let's just say my customers are mainly the folk who don't like to shop while looking over their shoulder, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
So listen, I don't need to tell you that the mainland is a hornet's nest of violence right now. The recent discovery of those ancient Dalgarian ruins in Erin has triggered a mad rush to be the first to find and pillage crystals mainly, or more specifically, crystal cores. You might think you know sorcery, but this is the difference between lighting a flame on your face and burning down an entire village.
Yeah.
Powerful stuff. But listen, I'm Santari. You don't need to tell me why you seek these ruins, and if you're a crystal user, hey, that's your business. But you need to know that this quest is going to put you head to head with every invested faction across Erin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking bandits to fortune chasers to the crown of Erin itself. You don't even want to know about the eye.
Mm-hmm.
That said, if you're determined to undertake this quest, you go find yourself some Dalgarian ruins, and I'll get you started by giving you a piece of ancient Centauri wisdom. Don't do the work that someone else has already done. The mountains are swarming with Irradian soldiers by day and bandits by night, all searching for Dalgarian ruins themselves. And with that, these factions have taken up temporary residence in the previously abandoned outposts all over Erin as they explore and map out the terrain. My advice? Get in there and whether by blade or sorcery, retrieve those maps. This should fast track you to the location of any Dalgarian ruins already discovered. And from there, well, good luck is all I can say. There's one such outpost nearby, and I've done you the favour and marked it on your map. Visitors to my island often carry news, so I'll mark more locations on the map each day as I hear about them. Well, that's about it. Good luck, my friend.
Bye, Baron. Okay, what can we buy? $80. It'll serve us good. Little buckler. Not much.
You want to buy something? Just place it on the red cloth.
Then, man, I don't think. Do I have enough for a glove? I do.
Let me guess, you're gonna need swords, right? Lots of swords. Thanks for your business.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey. I can buy a bow, but what about a bow and arrows? That puts me over
Oh,
the
you lot
budget.
skilled users.
Yeah. Um. Let's buy some gloves.
Only the finest. Eridan, weapons and everything.
Gloves will come in handy. That's budget and what else can I get? Like a small blade. Might do good.
Beautiful sword.
Yes, over budget though. How about gloves and a potion? That'll get me through the next dungeon.
Finest. Eridan, weapons and everything.
Agreed. Okay, we got some gloves. We have a knife. We have an axe and a knife. Axe, knife, dream. Let's go. Now this game doesn't really have builds, but you can buy certain gear. And makes the experience different. I'll bring the axe out if I'm in trouble. Now you can't take anything with you. So. Alright. Only the finest. Aerodin weapons and all. Now reverse grip overall isn't very good, but do you see how hard this is? Reverse grip is good for that one stealth attack. You like hide it like that. Reverse. Whoa. Oh, man. Lunchtime. Hey! That's a little... They should have added that in the talking mod. So the crystal hunt's cool, but I'm very hungry. Okay. You guys can't see my screen here. You can only see the games, so that's kind of a problem. Anyway, I'm very hungry, so we're gonna call this one. See y'all Um,